Welcome to the third-party news for Retro Robot Radio for the date of July 26, 2014. This week, Ark Studio showed off some test shots of a set of shield and sword and accessories for the Age of Extinction Voyager Optimus Prime. And you see they all fold up into a little thing that can fit on his back. It includes swords, hooks, shield, axe, little holder. So if you like the movie stuff for some reason, that's a great little set of accessories. Ark Studio has also shown off the box art images of the first three toys they're coming out with: Spectre, Peacekeeper, and Silverstorm. These figures are legend-sized versions of Smokescreen, Prowl, and Blue Streak. Gigapower has been showing off some test shots of their Masterpiece Snarl-inspired figure, who is called Guitar. As you can see, he's pretty big, even bigger than the Fans Toys Scoria. And they've been working on refining him, so he looks really good. Some recent images we've even seen include his rifle, which can be used in both dinosaur and in robot mode. Looks like missile launcher, too. Keith's Fantasy Club is now shipping the Sencho Barbossa toy, who is inspired by brave Captain Shark. And here's a picture of the toy in package. Comes with a stand to mount the figure on, so you can display him in Shark or robot mode on the stand. Keith's Fantasy Club is also showing off some of the first images of their Dea Commander stack. Yes, it's Dea because it's D-A-I, not D-I-A. I don't know why they went with that name. But it's the Diaclone powered convoy inspired recolor of Citizen Stack. Maketoys has been showing off their remolds of their Hypernova figure as Nemesis, who was the black repaint, and as Duke, who is the Shattered Glass repaint of the figure. These figures will replace the more expensive and harder to get versions of the Timeline Scourge and Shattered Glass Deluxe Optimus Primes. The retail versions of Bluster and Trench are showing up online in box. These are the ones that are actually in Huffer and Pipes colors, as opposed to the Mario Brothers ones that were at TFCon. So those should be shipping out any day now because they seem to have them ready. TFC Toys showed off some of the first images of their Dive Bomb inspired figure, who I think that's the last of the their members of their version of the Predacons. If their naming convention of naming them after the fire-breathing horses of Ares continues, this one should be called Phobos. TFC Toys have also been showing off the color robot mode images of Hydrant, who is inspired by Generation 1 Hotspot. X-Transbots has the first physical images of the Hoss figure, who is a recolor and remold of X-Transbots Crank, done as an homage to the GoBot character Road Ranger. A lot of people are looking forward to this because it's a really good GoBot homage, and he's about the size of a Super GoBot. And we even have some early images of what the box will look like for Haas. Alright, as a little special this week, we're going to take a look at some of the things that Hasbro released at San Diego Comic-Con this last weekend, because if you have new toys for Transformers coming out, you don't want to announce them at the Transformers convention, you want to save them for the comic book convention, right? Anyway, why would I want to cover these? Probably because these are going to be the toys that third-party add-ons are going to be coming out for in the near future. So we'll just take a look at the toys we'll be making the add-ons for. Now, this is the first combiner we're looking at, Maketoys, who is now a 6-vehicle combiner. He's he's four cars, a truck, and the semi. What they did was they decided to have that roller drone that's on Maketoys' chest actually be a 6th member. He's Blackjack, based on a Generation 1 Micromaster. As you can see, he turns into a little black car, and that's what straps onto Motormaster's chest to form Maketoys. Now, Dragstrip here, I'm told that they're going to have two weapons when they come out. One is the swords, and the other one is a dual blaster that can either fold flat and become the feet of the combined form, or can curl up and form fists for the combined form. So while that's nice and versatile as blaster, fist, or foot, I could see third-party add-ons coming out that make specifically articulated hands, good feet with ankle tilts, or standalone blasters, possibly even. Also, this guy might be able to use another head. I wouldn't mind seeing Hasbro repaint this into Generation 2 colors as the Autobot Mirage, and maybe GI Eddie and Echo TF can add some front wheels and a spoiler to this, because the alt mode just not quite right for Dragstrip. Heck, looks like you put a Diaclone driver in there. Breakdown here also comes with a similar sword. Looks like a copycat of the one of the Infinity Warfare swords he has there. Looks like he could use some repro labels from the looks of things. Wouldn't mind seeing this repainted as Sideswipe in the future. And we're going to need some repro labels to cover up that 15 racing nonsense on him. Now, Dead End here, he has a pipe, because that makes sense. Somebody give him a pistol. I also wouldn't mind seeing a recolor in G2 and as Jazz, maybe. And here's the alt mode. See, they bothered painting the hubcaps on these, but I remember looking at the Motormaster. They didn't paint the hubcaps or the wheels at all. There, it's all black. That's pretty cheap. And here's Motormaster, who could definitely use new weapons. Looks like something out of a ConstructBot set he's carrying right now. And the alt mode definitely needs more details, repro labels, stickers, something. You know what? He wouldn't be bad with a trailer even that could haul the other Stunticons. That trailer became extra bits for the combiner, I'm just saying. And this is Off-Road, who is their replacement for Wild Rider, which means we need a third-party Wild Rider right now. Well, I'll let you guys wait until the actual toys come out so you can match the specs. Here's the alt mode. He's a truck, because we had pickup trucks in the Stunticons before. Right. Here's the combined mode. Like I said, could use better feet and hands. Could you definitely use a big freaking chrome sword. Would look great on him. Let's see, maybe some cannons. I don't know, some sort of extenders for... his torso really needs to be taller. He's kind of short and fat. Anyway, I'm sure somebody can do something with this. Alright. Alright, I'm going to take a quick look at the Superion Combiner coming out from them, too. I mean, it almost looks like he has stickers on his wings for his Autobot symbols. Anyway, this is Air Raid. He's the F-15 Eagle of the aerial bots. Actually, I like that he seems to have a nice sharp point on his nose cone. I'll probably have to dull that down, make it not fun. Also, looks like the wings actually, those come forward and back a little. Okay, it's definitely not an F-15 Eagle anymore. It looks more like a Macross Valkyrie fighter. But hey, whatever works. I still wouldn't mind seeing recolors of this as the Seekers, just for fun. In fact, make a Seeker Combiner. In fact, you know what? I was thinking, I forgot to mention on Menasor, wouldn't mind seeing one of the limbs repainted as a Viacon, just so you could get a all Viacon Combiner. Just thought. Anyway, here's the robot mode, and it looks like he has a gun, a little bit bigger and more impressive than the Generation 1 toy. This is actually pretty good robot mode for Air Raid. Now, talking about failures here, though, we have their Alpha Bravo, which is the replacement for Slingshot, who is, well, he's an Autobot recolor Vortex from the Combaticons, of all things. I have no idea why. But he's a helicopter in the aerial bots with missiles, because we need Autobot Dolphin helicopters with missiles. And, yeah. So, not such a great Slingshot. So, there's an opportunity right there for third parties to make Slingshot as the fifth Autobot, or aerial bot. Oh, did you know there will be 6 of these aerial bots, because they're also throwing in Power Glide as a pistol for Superion. You know, I'm surprised they didn't make that Power Glide green and call him Barrel Roll, so he could be the 6th aerial bot from the IDW stories. Anyway, here's Fireflight in his robot mode. And he's looking a little bit plain Jane there, but I guess that's what Fireflight looked like. Someone might want to make a better head for him. And here he is in his alt mode. Could use the, you know, isn't Fireflight supposed to have Fire Fog missiles? I don't see Fire Fog missiles, guys. Let's make some add-ons. Silverbolt in his robot mode seems to have a weird gun that breaks apart, so I guess that way it can combine into a bigger gun in the combined mode. I can see Hasbro repainting and recoloring and changing the head and turning this guy into Scattershot just because they're lazy, but hopefully they'll make a real Technobot combiner. Here's the non-copyright infringing. We definitely don't think it's a Concorde. Right. And in the standard Silverbolt Bolt form, there is a big robot on the belly of a jet. And here's Skydive in his robot mode. It's pretty good. I still like the square Scramble City style heads. Wonder if someone's going to create those for these guys. Definitely looks like stickers for the Autobot symbols in these photos, but you know, these are probably photoshopped prototype images anyway, so who knows what they're going to come up with in the end. And here's the combined mode. Now, this guy, I could see someone making light piped or LED eyes, a better rifle, fists, feet. Of course, we had the Slingshot member who could be replaced here. I think that would improve him quite a bit. If you guys can think of any ideas for things third parties could do to refine the aerial bots and the Stunticons from the upcoming Generations line, why don't you mention it in the show notes on the YouTube channel, and I'll be sure to bring it up in next week's episode. Alright, take care. This week's screen capture comes from the 1978 film The Return of Captain Nemo. This week's news brought to you from the pages of tformers.com and TFW 2005. News read by Matthew Ignash. Be sure to check out our YouTube page at Retro Robot Radio and leave a comment. And check out the third-party TF Crashers on Facebook.